The real reason why the CFA financial statement analysis section is so dang hard for many of us is because accounting is essentially its own language. Accounts receivable is a concept that only accountants tend to know, or other folks who are in the finance space. On top of that, you have the additional thing, which is what the CFA wants us to do, which is deriving meaning from what we get from financial statements. And in order to derive meaning, they give us tools. And that's the in-between part between understanding the language and deriving meaning. The larger context to all this that I wasn't aware of because I don't have a financial background, and I really only became aware of maybe a couple of weeks ago, is the idea of financial modeling. Now, I came across this when I came across another designation from the CFI, and that is the FMVA, and it's a designation that helps you to learn and or improve your financial modeling skills. That could be something as simple as doing a 3-statement analysis, which isn't that simple when you want to do it right. 3-statement analysis, DCF, M&A analysis, and so on and so forth. So they give you all these different types of models, and it allows you to really understand, okay, that's what this ratio is for. Okay, that's what this ratio is for. I'd imagine that if I was doing level 1 again, and maybe before level 1 I did the FMVA course, I would have had a better idea of what to use when, instead of just brute force memorizing ratios or brute force just writing out formulas and hoping they would stick on exam day and regurgitating them out. Because at the end of the day, the CFA could just ask you a question, and it could just be that one type of question that you weren't expecting. It's worded kind of a weird way, and unless you can make those associations to be able to answer that question successfully, you're going to fail even though you knew that formula. Now that's not to say you have to go through the FMVA course. I'm just trying to kill 2 birds with 1 stone by having a pretty standardized way of learning how to model things, but also getting a designation that I can kind of throw onto LinkedIn or something like that and before I get my actual CFA. So I would generally say that if you understand the language of accounting and you understand financial modeling, it may be easier for you to understand financial statement analysis as opposed to just brute force learning facts and expect to regurgitate them on exam day. Instead, you'll know how and when to use them, so that when you get a huge vignette question and it seems like it's long and complicated, you may actually have an idea of what they're talking about because you've done it in a parallel experience going through the FMVA or at your own job doing financial modeling or financial analysis. But for those of you who are actually in the field, let me know what you think about this idea. Do you think that people struggle with financial statement analysis because A, they don't understand the language of accounting, and then B, they don't know or don't have the skill sets in financial modeling in and of itself? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. This is just something that I'm exploring as I'm going through the financial statement analysis section for level 2. Thanks again for watching. Please hit the like button and please subscribe if you're new. It's been another episode of The Financial Analyst.